Hey everyone, Scott Schaefer, Theory of Nothing. I'm actually doing a follow-up video, which is going to now become a prequel video to the very next one I'm going to post. You guys have been asking me for a while to do another video to bring my wife into it. So we did a random, kind of almost a random thoughts video. It's about 25 minutes long, but it started to give a little bit of backstory about Ruthann, my wife, and it was a dream, but it was like a near-death experience type of dream that she had years ago, back in around 2012 is when she had it. So she starts to go into depth and explain that. Now she's very, very hyper emotional, and her and I have talked about this before. Yeah, she's always been a little bit of an emotional person, but she's gotten way more emotionally sensitive since that incident occurred. And her and I have talked about that, and that is the case. I mean, she's not more emotional of like just being a crybaby emotional. She's got more care and more sensitivity about her to subject matter, to people, to circumstances, to situations. She feels more for people and for things and stuff like that. One of the things I noticed, I went back and was watching a video, and I don't know if it's going to do it in this one. I'm trying to make my video do it, but now my hand is just going. So, so there's some setting on my phone that when I'm doing a recording, it either stays stable or the lens is constantly moving around and focusing back and forth on whether she's talking or I'm talking, and us are moving around, almost like we have like a little mini-me cameraman sitting up there doing it. And I'm sure this one's still doing a little bit. I have a Samsung phone, and ever since they started doing all these updates and upgrades to the software on it, the camera started acting all weird and wonky and doing all these weird things. But we're gonna definitely do a follow-up video this weekend because we have got a mega huge matrix, Mandela Effect matrix type of situation occurring with one of our dogs at home. And it's been happening, I believe, for a while with this dog, and I'll let my wife tell all the stories because she's home with him all the time, and she's the one who really experiences all these things with this dog. The dog's name is Zeus. He's our puggle. He's our oldest dog. And I think he's 12 years old, somewhere around there. Or he's getting ready to turn 12, or he just turned 12, or he's getting ready to turn 13. I don't know. He's getting up there. He's getting near the end of his age limit when it comes to pug years, because they're usually living to be about 12 to 15 years old. But there's a whole bunch of weirdness going on there. But anyways, getting back to my post/prequel video explanation. In this video, you guys are you're gonna see it's gonna be kind of really randomized chaos going on. We're just kind of general conversating back and forth. We didn't really have a set subject matter laid out that we wanted to talk about. So when I went back and I watched the video, I kind of thought, well, it's a little disheveled and a little disorganized, and I typically like to be a little bit more focused and intentional with the subject matter. One, it alleviates a lot of long-winded pauses, which my wife tries to really think before she speaks, which is a great thing. It just causes a lot of pausing. So bear with us through the video. It'll give you a little deeper understanding into her background, her experience, and where she's starting to what she's gone through. It's kind of a cool little afterlife story, and she's told me the story before about this situation and having made the decision, but this is the first time in her explanation in the video that I ever heard her explaining what happened after she said yes, or after she made her decision. Because she always just told me she made a decision, then she woke up type thing, but there was a little gap of information that she's never told me before. That was kind of interesting to hear in the video last night. So anyhow, just a quick little heads up video to the main video that I'm getting ready to post from yesterday. And yes, you'll notice I shaved from last night to now, trimmed my hair back down. My beard was been getting a little bit long. I've been trying to grow it out, trying to grow a full beard out, and I was trying to let my chin hair grow out first and let the rest of my beard come in. I don't know. I think I got too much Native American blood running through my veins to really let everything go full. And it kind of gets grizzly, a little too Grizzly Adams for my taste. I want to try to do it. She's trying to get me to buy a beard iron and maybe do that. I don't know. I'll think about it. Anyhow, I've gotten reinvigorated a little bit about wanting to do some videos, and I really want to do some with her, because I think even if I start off the conversation with my thought process and my subject matter, she has a lot of good, valid and valuable input that she can then bring into the conversation. The caution is, and I got to watch myself, is I'm very interruptive with people. If I hear too long of a pause, I want to jump right in, because my thoughts are my juices are flowing and my thoughts are flowing, and I want to get the words to my mouth. So I'm going to try to be mindful of that and more respectful of her. I jumped in on her a little bit in this video you guys are going to see, so don't hate me, don't be mad at me for doing that. I wasn't intentionally trying to be rude. That's the way I am. If I hear a gap in a conversation and a pause, and it looks like someone's just not drifting away in the conversation, but like trying to gather their words and their thoughts, I'm a little aggressive, and I try to just get in there and get what I got to say now. Okay, now's my chance to speak up. So in the future, I'm going to try to be a little more mindful of that. I may actually start up a conversation in a video and just kind of turn the whole video attention over to her and just let her go at it, and we'll see how that works out. I may actually have to record 45 minutes to an hour worth of a video and then go through and edit it, which good luck figuring that out, because as you guys know by now, I'm a raw post video guy. Other than I've figured out how to do a little bit of an intro photo for my videos, I don't know how to edit in music. I don't know how to edit the video and clip shit out and drop in stuff and all that. I started looking into it a while ago. I just don't have the time and the energy to do that. I've told you guys before, I work multiple jobs. So I have my main job that I do, and then on the nights and on the weekends, and my wife usually goes with me, I work side jobs, just making extra money, keeping the bills, trying to keep the bills balanced because of being too much in this system and in this matrix system, and spending too freely and kind of getting ourselves in a little bit of a trouble. So anyhow, that's what I got to say about it. So without further ado, as soon as this video is completely uploaded, I'm going to start uploading the next video, and they both should post up tonight. So hey, let me know in the comment section in the next video with her and me into there, what your guys' thoughts and takes are as to some of the things that she has to talk about in the video, and even my perception on some of those things that she's talking about. And you can let me know in this video and or the other video your thoughts, feelings on subject matters that you guys would like to hear us talk about and like to hear us touch base on. We both have experiences with planes stopping in midair, and time loss and time gain and things shifting around. We're going to talk about some personal Mandela effects with our animals, and things that have gone on there in our life, because it's this issue with our dog, our old man Zeus, man, it's crazy weirdness. And in fact, last night, before we did the video that I'm going to be posting up, we had taken Zeus to the vet to get him updated on his shots and stuff like that. And of course, the vet, oh, your poor dog, he has some stuff going on with him, and we don't want to let it get out of control. Thousands of dollars. And I'm just not going to do that. We love all of our dogs, but I'm not going to spend thousands of dollars on an animal that is near at the end of the age of their life. I'm just not going to get wrangled into that. He's had a good life. He's been loved at home. So therefore, whatever happens will happen. And anyways, so he was kind of acting a little weird. He was getting like hot flashes, and it was, a lot of times when you get vaccines, some smaller breed dogs will get hot flash type scenarios, which is like an allergy type of reaction. Other dogs will be fine. We took in our bigger one the day before, got her stuff, and she was fine, had no issues. But I'm going to leave the story until my wife can tell it, because she actually did the full experience through it, from last night when we got home after we did that video to this morning. And yeah, it's a crazy story. And again, I think that this poor dog is somehow totally glitched into the matrix and the Mandela effect and the shifting. I mean, this is why I focus my intention on thinking that we're shifting through realities. A lot of guys like Brian Stabley and other people that are directly related in his community do not believe that it's shifting realities. They believe that other reality sort of is shifting into our reality. That is we're just one, and we're just, here is where we are, and this is all we are, and then all of the other outcomes of variations of other realities are actually just coming through and merging into ours. Other timeline type of scenarios, like alternative outcomes, are merging into our reality, which is, I guess, a potential theory. I mean, I'm like Brian. I'm not going to close myself off and say, "Oh, he's wrong. Oh, he doesn't know what he's talking about." And I'm not going to say that to the God people, or to the devil people, or to the alien people, or to anything else, because at the end of the day, it's all a theory of nothing, right? None of us know. The good news is, amongst all the infighting that's starting to happen with certain people in other communities, like the Flat Earth community, they're like, right now, those people are gloves off on each other. And I don't get it. They're in the truth level communities, and they need to come on board with all of us in thinking about the Mandela effect and how that relates to the Flat Earth thing. Because I think it is all 100%, every bit of everything is tied in together in some fashion. I haven't figured out what, but I'm 100% positive that it is all tied together. Me, I'm in with the Flat Earth people. I'm also in with the Globe Earth people. I think the Earth could be either shape. One, because it's not proven from either position. 100%, slam dunk, no doubt. There's not any empirical data from either side of the fence that can prove one way or the other way the shape of the planet and how the sun and the moon are interacting with us. I know through my own observations, and it leans way more towards being a flat plane when you ignore the forced education that has been indoctrinated into us since childhood, with schools and the little globe in a corner, and the love for NASA and the love for space exploration. And I just don't know where all that stuff stands. It's all possible, and maybe none of it is possible. I don't know. But I'm not going to say that anything is impossible, because I believe everything is potentially possible, especially if this is a matrix. Using that term, very derogatory term, but simulated consciousness brought into manifestation through focus and intention, which would then allude to like a video game that has been written for every scenario, and literally every scenario can occur and will occur and is occurring and has occurred, and it is all truth and it is all false. And we did land on the moon, and we've never been to the moon, and NASA doesn't lie, and NASA does lie, and so on and so forth. If you guys get where I'm going with that, right? So anyhow, we'll get into that in other videos. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you immediately check out the next video with me and Ruthann, and then give me your input. Let me know that how you guys feel about having her in with the video with me, and how much more interested you guys are in seeing the two of us go together. There's also a young lady across the pond, Reality Sliders, Mandela Effected, who I've touched base with through emails and stuff like that, but we haven't had a chance to actually do a phone chat, a video chat. And Ashley, if you watch this video, I'm trying to get to that point with you so that we can do that. So me and my wife are probably going to be opened up on Sunday morning to maybe do something. Oh no, we're going to be up north. Well, maybe. Let me know what your schedule is, because she's interested in doing it too, because we just love to get an alternate perspective. I'd love to figure out how to record us all chit-chatting and talking. If I can figure out how to do that before we can, that would be awesome, because then we can almost like live stream it or something. So, maybe doing the Hangouts, on-air Hangouts thing. I'm not sure how that all works, but there's got to be a way to do it. I mean, you see all these people doing these live chats all the time, and they post the video up on YouTube. So I just don't have 1,000 subscribers, so I can't do. No, I'll figure out how to do it. Anyways, until the next video, next two videos. You've been watching A Theory of Nothing. Hang out for the next video and check that out. And I appreciate you all. And be safe, pay attention, and let me know your thoughts.